Welcome to lanmoutarot. This is a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the second week of October 2019. We are using the Akash. Oh, no, not the Akashic Tarot. Why did that come through? Should we pull that off for you, Virgo? We are using the Psychic Tarot for the main reading and the After Tarot for clarification. That is so strange how the Akashic Tarot just came up. So this is what this is telling me here. They want me to. I'm gonna pull it, and it's actually very close to me. This is the Akashic Tarot right there. I haven't used it in a while, so let's go. Okay, let's go, Virgo. Let's go for it. Okay, we're gonna use the main tarot still for your main reading, but I think I'll clarify with the Akashic Tarot instead of the After Tarot, or I'll start the reading. Yeah, that's what it is. I'll start the reading from the Akashic Tarot, then I'll pick up a 3 card for you from the Psychic Tarot for the main reading, as intended initially. I tell you, this is how it goes, folks. Let's see here, messages for, there you go, for Virgo. Look at this. I have a baby niece, she's 6 months old, and she does that laugh, that dry one note laugh, and I start doing it. But here you go, Virgo. Number 2, the Akashic Library. Major Arcana number 2, which is the same. Number 2 Major Arcana is what? The High Priestess, intuition, keepers of knowledge, the secrets, right? It's the keepers of the secrets of the universe. And here we have, I was saying the Akashic Tarot, as I'm meant to say the Psychic Tarot, and there it is. That's what's wanted to come out for you. And the lookout is at the bottom, but that's the card I needed from this, because I'm really gonna take that card from here. That's what needed to come out here. And why this card? Look at here. He's like in the middle of the library, right? All by his lone self here, going through the books. And it's almost like he's writing in the books as well. He's not just keeping the secrets, but he's also recording the secrets as well. Oh, wow. Okay. The 3 of Fire, partnership and alliances just came out for you. Spirit messages. Wow. Virgo, let me tell you. Number 21, the universe, right under that Akashic Library for you. So this is the same as the World card in the Psychic Tarot. This is the card of successful completion of a karmic cycle, okay? This is the card of, my goodness, they're just flying out for you. And the Sun, of course. No, this is not the Sun. This is a Star card. Hope. Number 17. I don't know why I said the Sun. This is the Star card. Let me put it up so you guys can see. I saw the Sun when I looked at this. I said the Sun. But this is hope. This is just as beautiful as the Star card. It's the universe granting you your wish. This is the card of hope and faith. And also of wish being granted straight from the universe. The card of also of healing. Okay, it's almost like whatever you want here into your hand. And look what's here at the bottom of the deck. Here we have number 2. I always say number 2 when I look at this card, but this is number 11. This is the card of balance, same as the Justice card. Okay, and I just said number 2, which would have been the same as a High Priestess, but it's not the High Priestess. It's balance and also a sense of duality, right? And I love that Justice card. Look at that Justice card. There's every bit of the elements represented here. Normally on the Justice card, we will see just the sword and the scale. Here we see this angel coming from above, from the heavens, with the wings, beautiful wings spread, and almost like they're in descent, right? Descending, bringing justice down on the ground to us. And he has all the elements here. He has the sword for air, mental communication, truth, clarity, right? Or self-expression, knowledge. He has the ones for passion, creation, life force energy. He has the cup, water energy, emotions, spirituality. And he has a pentacle, material, earthly energy, resources, money, career. This is a justice that's all encompassing. This is a justice that's coming from above down to us. That's coming in the middle of coming. We are in Libra season right now. This is a justice. This is what's facing us. Justice, Libra season. That's what's facing us right now. Hence facing you as well, Virgo. And I feel like this message that's coming through for you, Virgo, it's almost a universal message that's going to affect all of us in some way. Perhaps you the most, because having the universe card here, it's almost like it's touching the whole world. It's touching every aspect of us. And look how like the way, I love this universe card, the way that phase that's showing there, it's almost like the sense of like, you know, the spiral that creates the universe, that create all the planets, right? That spiral that denotes creation here. That, like, you know, that storm, that big bang, whatever you want to think about it, right? It's almost like he's lost in the middle of the Milky Way, in the middle of the firmament there. The universe, it's creating. The universe is you. There's a face in that spiral of creation. It could very well be a planet. It could be a star. It could be you. It could be a tree. It could be a bird. It's us. We are the universe. That's the message that's coming through. And the universe in itself, when it's balanced, is just. The universe in itself speaks to us and tells us the truth. We all have access to the same truth because we are all connected. We are all the universe. The Akashic library is accessible to all of us. All we have to do is stand in our own truth. All we have to do is to connect to source, is to connect to the ethers, is to connect to the universe. The first card that came out for you from the Psychic Tarot is the Three of Fire. This is the card of Sun in Aries. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, first house energy, right? And we know 3 is also third house, house of Gemini. Aries is the first house, but the 3 depicting house of Gemini. And this is saying partnership and alliances. This is coming in creation with other people, accepting acceptance of other people, understanding that the work that will affect other people cannot be done alone. Especially for those of you that are in a spiritual journey, that are now learning to tap into that Akashic library, you understand that as you grow in your spirituality, as you attain higher level of consciousness and awareness, that all the knowledge you are gaining, whether through books, through experiences, through downloads, through spiritual inspiration, through your guides and your mentors, all of this, it cannot be retained and to the personal. Okay, it has to be shared. It has to be used for the greater good. In partnership and alliances, you have to connect with other people, because we cannot alienate ourselves. Like we hear this term, like, illegal aliens in this country. Regardless of your politics, just logically thinking, it doesn't make sense. Emotionally thinking, it's just stupid. Excuse me, but it is. Just spiritually thinking is just baffling. It's like, how are you calling a person that is a member of this world, of this universe, that is seeking justice for themselves, seeking looking for hope, looking for a future for themselves and their family, looking for happiness, right? Trying to bring themselves closer to what they feel like they can contribute to the world, to what they feel like they can achieve in this world, trying to find their path, going to those arbitrary boundaries that we've set ourselves for this time being, because one knows in 10 years, 50 years, these boundaries may be completely different. And for you to call them illegal aliens, there's no such thing. You are the universe. I am the universe. Partnership and alliances, this is how we survive. We lose sight of it once in a while, but once we connect to ourselves, once we connect to what is just, once we connect to source, to that higher knowing, once we connect to what is just and fair, we go right back to the beginning, to the basic. Which leads us to hope. Hope. Hope for the planet. Hope for ourselves. Hope for a purposeful life. Hope for a destiny fulfilled. Hope. I start this reading by saying the moment that they're coming to pull up this deck, the Akashic Tarot, this is, yes, this is your reading, Virgo, and yes, it will very well be a greater significance to some of you, because some of you may be contemplating those ideas, those notions, those even in a philosophical way, if not a spiritual way. However, I feel like this is a message that is for all of us, and I felt that from the very beginning, and I feel it even greater now. Okay, Virgo, the story of Virgo, of the Virgin. This is the I'm not gonna use the Greek mythology. I'll just say the layman story here. That it was when the higher entities, the higher beings that came down on Earth to help creating the planet, to help with the beginning, of the planet, to bring us the resources, the knowledge that was needed to get going, if you will. And when God called them back home, it was like it's time for you guys to come, because they started, getting too comfortable here on Earth. And the story of Virgo is that Virgo was the daughter of the, I'm still sick. That's why, forgive me, folks. I have a little cold, and I'm trying very hard, and I'm trying to keep this reading short. I'm still recovering from. So if I keep saying excuse me, I have my tea here. I have my water here. I'm trying, but I don't do readings, Reiki, healing, any kind of energy work if I feel sick or not in balance. But I felt okay. That's why I'm doing this reading. But I'm still recovering nonetheless. So bear with me here. But anyways, for Virgo was that virgin. She decided, she was a younger energy, the daughter. She decided she wanted to stay behind, that the work wasn't done. She felt like she needed to, the world, like Earth could be more, there was more work to be done to perfect the world, right? To perfect Earth, to perfect the planet, to perfect the creation here. And she decided to stay behind. And that's why we associate Virgo with a sense of perfection, right? The virgin, wanting to pay attention to details, to see things to completion, to really do the work diligently and in a very meticulous way as well. So, and here we go, and here we go, Virgo. Here you are. Yes, this message is coming through to you, but I feel like during this time, it's gonna be you paying attention to details during this time, Virgo. Your energy is very much so needed in the world. Your energy, you being so grounded, you being so committed, you to the work, right? To doing it right. I feel like this is very much so needed. And I feel like for a lot of you, Virgo, during this time, you're really going to be asking yourself this question again. What needs to be done in order for us to perfect, even though we can get it to perfection, to get it closer, a little bit better, to finish the work, to finish the purpose that we're supposed to be living here on this planet, right? Our purpose, our life purpose, like to complete God's work, right? That's what we are all here, right? For, to be your brother's keeper, your sister's keeper, if you will, okay? In order to protect that Ark of Covenant, to protect that Akashic library, that knowledge, also to record it, Okay, it's like you're keepers of knowledge here, and there's a work that needs to be done in a just and fair way. There's a karma that needs to complete here. There's a karmic cycle that needs to complete here. That's gonna bring us to the hope of this world. Okay, that's gonna bring us to the store, to our North Star, all of us together. I feel like this is not like on the personal here. There's something. This is a message that's in the macro, that's more global. Okay, and hence we have the universe in the middle of this reading, and this is supposed to be a 3-card reading with clarification. And here, what do we have? We literally have a cross that was formed here. We're having that Akashic library card on top here, and the choice is ours. How do we go forward from that? How do we do it? How are we going to do it? How are we going to perform that task? We have a 2 here. When I pulled up this card, the Justice card, which is called Balance here, I saw a 2 because of those ones that look like the way they look, and I had to look at the picture again. I'm like, no, this is Balance, it's Justice card. So, and the 1 and 1 equal 2 regardless. So we have 2 here, 2 here. We have a 3 here with the 3 of fire. We have 21 here with just a 3. Okay, choice, creation, communication as well, right? And that leads bring us to an 8. We close at the 8. Number 17. One, beginning, new beginning. Number 7, spiritual card. World was made in 7 days. There's a real sense of creation here, a message of creation here. How do we keep this creation going and going? That brings us to the 8. 1 plus 7 equals 8. That infinity symbol. How do we keep this creation moving forward? How do we protect God's creation? How do we protect this planet? How do we protect humanity? How do we protect each other? And we not just protection, how do we honor it and keep it moving forward? The legacy, the promise of this world. How do we keep it going? I'm sorry, Virgo, if your message was hijacked here, but I feel like you have a role to play in all of this. You have a major role to play in all of this. And when I look at the bottom of the deck for the Akashic Tarot, that showed itself here. Just your reading. I haven't been using this card in a while. What we have is a lookout. Let me remove my hand from the bottom so you can see it. It says a lookout. There's a warning sign. This is also number 17. We have number 17 here. Hope. This hope is in danger. The promise is in danger. The continuation of the cycle is in danger. That's also an 8. But we have to be on the lookout. There's a fire here. There's danger here. We have the resources. We have the information. We have all the resources to bring balance, to bring things back to balance. That's why we don't have just the swords here. We have all the resources available to us to bring justice, to bring balance back. For ourselves personally, and also for the whole world, for the whole global community. It's our choice to decide to hold each other's hand. No matter what color you are, brown, pink, light, purple, blue, black, yellow, whatever, where you may be in this world, to know that the path forward is one in partnership and alliances, and recognizing each other and looking in each other's face, to look at each other and see. Here comes another 3 for you, for creation, for abundance. Venus energy, the Empress, the Mother. The feminine energy must see this thing through. Creation, nurturing, abundance. clarification on the universe. I feel like there's no clarification needed, but I'm looking for more. Those of you, this message will hit more on a personal level, and especially for some of you, Virgo, I feel like you've been thinking about those things through, and this is all the cards I'm gonna take, okay? And look at this, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician and the After Tarot. And again, the same imagery that I felt here with that Balance card. All the resources that we need to manifest what we desire, to manifest this hope, to realize this hope. We have it. It's all up to us. That's what the universe is telling us again. They created the earth with all the resources that we need to keep things together here, to have a fulfilling life here, for everybody to have everything they need. And these are the three cards that came. The Hangman, the Queen of Water, and the Four of Wands. Sacrifice. Perhaps delay. A shift of perspective. This is the Jesus journey here. Hanging on the cross, having walked through town. Jesus was already was already a master before he came here to do that sacrifice for us. He still lived a life, a priestly life, as far as we know, right? He meditated 40 days, 40 nights on this mountain, right? He was a teacher. He performed like simple miracles to teach people that the healing, as a human being living amongst them, he could just, with a touch of a hand, provide healing to those that needed it. Also was accepting of everybody, not judging whether they were considered the women of a street or someone were poor, not judging them, just receiving them and giving them blessings and love. We need a change of perspective of the way we see things. We need to hang ourselves in the cross, if we must, to go to make the sacrifices necessary, in knowing it's for the greater good, in knowing it's gonna bring us closer to our higher selves, closer to the promise. Queen of Cups. We need to get a grip of it. We cannot be emotional about everything. And Virgo, this is your reading. Yes, I know. It's being more in the, it's coming through here in a more expensive way, like a more message for the collective. But there's a reason it's coming up for you. I feel like for some of you in a position to be able to get this message and make use of this message. And for some of you, you've been thinking about those things. But here we have the Queen of Cups. This is being to master our own emotions, our own spirituality, to know how to use our feelings to manifest, our feelings to connect, our feelings to express. Minor Arcana, Venus in Aries. We have Venus energy here already. Aries is the first house. Aries is all about creation. It's about passion and adventure, and there's a sense with Aries with daring, with beginning, right? We always hear Aries start things, we don't know how to finish it. That's not always true, but it's kind of true in a way. The thing is, like, we start thing. It's not so much we're not always sure how to finish it, but we start. That's what's important. And that's why even no matter how difficult a task is that you're contemplating, people always say, just start. Starting is the hardest. Just get it going. It will come to you. God, the universe will send people your way to help you out. Just start. And that's what we need to do right now. To just start in this new perspective, to complete that karmic cycles we've been on, to bring justice, to manifest a new beginning for ourselves. That's going to lead us towards hope. That's going to bring us closer to the promise. This is the honeymoon card as well. For those of you, Virgo, you're like, what is she talking about here? This is more like on a personal level in your life. Just know that if you've been wanting to be in partnership with another, you've been wanting to come together to have a love, you've been praying, you feel like you've been going through life alone, and you've been hoping to meet somebody, to build a home with somebody, it's coming towards you. And because 3 is a number of creation here, and we have the Empress here on that 3 again, and it's the Sun in Aries card. For some of you, I venture to say here, if you've been trying to get pregnant, you will be pregnant, okay? You will finally conceive, especially if you've been having trouble. There's been delay in bringing that together. You will conceive. And for some of you, it's either you've already conceived, you're not aware yet that you're expecting, but you will very soon. And for others of you, it is you coming together with another to create something beautiful that's gonna bring you a lot of abundance. Okay, that's gonna be very auspicious. A partnership, whether it's for work, whether it's a creative partnership, but there's something here that you're creating, that you're starting, that you manifested, and then you're going to put all your know-how, all your resources, all your knowledge. Okay, you're gonna follow your intuition in order to bring this together to complete that project. Okay, and it's really gonna bring you a lot of happiness as well. You're gonna be able to create a new foundation for yourself. If this is a relationship, you're gonna be able to create a new home together, and it's gonna be everything you wanted. It's gonna feel like fate is on your side. It's gonna be everything and more that you could have hoped for. Okay, but it starts here by tapping into your intuition. It starts with you connecting with your higher knowing. It starts here connecting with your deeper knowing. Let's get some women's advice for you, Virgo. And I hope that you guys appreciate that message, because it came on so out of nowhere and so strongly. At the bottom we have attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. By enjoying this moment fully, be in the moment. Okay, be your attractive self, so you can attract more love. Think of, like, if you're a woman, think, if I was a man, what kind of woman would I be attracted to? Would I want someone who's looking sad, ooh, I have no love? Or would I want a woman who looks very vibrant, who seems like they take care of themselves, who seems like they're happy with their life, they're happy about living, they could bring me happiness, perhaps. So think of those things, and then be in the moment. Okay, be what you want to attract into your world. Healing family issues is the card that actually came out for you, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So yes, this is the woman's oracle card from Doreen Virtue, and this is a woman's message here. So for some of you, it's very well maybe that there's some healing that needs to take place before you, as you move forward. There is the advice is that if you're having trouble in connecting a love partnership, in starting new relationship, you may want to revisit the lessons you learned from your home, from your community, right? As you're growing up, because this may be what you're comparing with. This may be your benchmark for what you feel like a relationship should be. This may be your reference point as to what you think relationship may be, and they may not be the healthiest examples. Okay, so revisit the situation, and if you feel like your family issues, your parents, the way they related to you or the way they treated you, you didn't feel a lot of love or a lot of affection growing up, and that kind of affected you in any way, you need to heal those issues and forgive your parents, because they had their own journey to go through. They had their own lessons to learn. Okay, so you cannot take those on. These were their burdens, these were their life, their journey that they had to go through. So go through your journey, be present in your life, in your journey, show up for yourself, your own value system. Okay, just know that hope is here, just know that love is here, just know that knowledge is here, just know that all the resources, everything you could wish, that you could want for, is here. And I pulled these 2 cards here. This is what I see: the Hermit card, underneath the Hermit card, the Stars card. The same here, number 17 as the hope card. The answer will come with you by going deep within. That's where the hope, that's where the healing is. That's where the that's where that's coming from, okay? That's what your destiny is. The star card. You are your own star, and it's from going inside. And this is number 9 here, okay? And when I pull this, I hope you guys can see. Fulfillment of wishes. And by the way, both of those 9s were showing when I pulled it. So each time I pulled it, I saw 999. I saw those 3 9s. We have the 9 of cups was on the very top, fulfillment of wishes, and 9 of fire was underneath the 9 of cups. I couldn't see the words, but I could see the top here. I could see the 9, spiritual growth. So 999, completion of a cycle, okay? And again, 9 months of pregnancy. For a lot of you, it's pregnancy here that's coming towards you. A lot of you are gonna be pregnant, okay? And let's remember, this is me when I pull this card to show you. What does this card say? The magician is 1, balance is 11, 1 1 1 1 11. My confirmation number for myself, and this is the way the universe, this is an angel saying yes. That's how before I even saw that, I felt it, that it was a message for the collective here. And seeing that, them bringing my attention to the numbers, and that we went through all the numbers here, the 2s, the 3s, the 8s, and then we had the 3 9s, and we have the 3 1s, 1 1 1. This is the universe telling us there's a story here, there's a message here, and it's a very powerful message, okay, Virgo? And you are the custodian of this message. That's why they pushed me to pull that deck, this whole deck that I haven't even been using. You're the only one who's having this reading right now. So I hope that you get some insight into this message. And I'm sorry it wasn't more on the personal. Come back next week for the next set of reading. And I feel honored and blessed to be doing this, to be receiving this message, to be relaying this message, and I hope I'm doing it clearly and effectively enough for you guys to really receive it, because this is so powerful, the way it's coming through right now, okay? I feel it in every fiber of my body, this message. And please, if you'd like to show support to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe so more people get to see these readings. And as always, remember, love is indeed the only answer. Thank you, Virgo. Bye.